So hey, what's going on, everybody? Scruggs here, outside, getting ready to do a little work on this. That's right, we out here today, and going to do a little work on the old Cobra Jet, aka Quest Angler 10. So here's what's going on. This battery has been really good. I've been thoroughly happy with it. Here's the problem though, and I'm going to put a link down in the description, and y'all can read that link. The issue that I am running into is I wanted to get this lithium battery so that I could get rid of the 2 lead acids, because the lead acids weigh so much. And the problem with that is, and I didn't realize this at the time, with a lead acid battery, and like I say, you can check out the link below. I finally found this out, and I have emailed Pexmore numerous times, and they don't have a phone number for anyone to call, so the service pretty much sucks. The motor is great. I love the motor. The motor's awesome. I haven't had any problems with it. The price was right, but other than that, if you need to ask somebody a question, I could imagine that if you had to have a warranty issue, it would be totally non-existent. And but Pexmore has not gotten back to me. Minn Kota I did find online, and you can read that article down below. I'll put a description in there. Minn Kota says that you cannot run their brushed trolling motors. Brushless is totally different, but if you have a brushed trolling motor, you are to only run that motor on a lithium battery at 85%, which is total bullshit in my opinion. They ought to be making these motors. Lithium batteries been out for a long time now, very, very long time, and they ought to be making these motors so that they can run full potential, full speed on a lithium battery. Now, I'm not sure about the Pexmore. I don't know if that's a brushed motor or if it's a brushless motor. I can take it apart and find out, but I'm not going to do that. So here's my problem. When we went on the river last time, Maddip and I, we were fighting current both ways pretty much, up and back, coming back maybe half of the time. And it took forever to get where we were going. We go about 4 miles upriver, 3 to 4 miles upriver, and it took forever, only using 4-speed with each motor running at the same time. I ran into this issue when I went to Low Creek Reservoir, and I only used the Pexmore on 4. It took forever to get to get where I wanted to go. Now this Pexmore motor, when you put it on 5, this thing will get it, either with a lead acid, and I've tried it briefly, I mean very briefly, like maybe 2 minutes, on the lithium battery, and it just rolls. It gets it. There's like day and night in between the 2 speeds of 4 and 5. So this is what I'm thinking about doing. And I really hate to do this because I really wanted to get rid of the batteries, the lead acids. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the lead acid battery in this boat and put it in the rear with me, because that's where the Pexmore goes, so that I can run this motor on 5 and then take the Time USB motor, the lithium battery, and put that in the front. Now I'm kind of thinking of maybe putting a switch in this somewhere, and I haven't really determined this yet. so that I can either run both motors off of the lithium battery or just the rear motor off of the lithium battery and the lead acid. I haven't decided that yet, but this is kind of what I'm thinking anyway, is just keeping both batteries in the boat. And I really didn't want to do this because I wanted to give Earl some extra room up front. So I'm kind of undecided. I'm going to ask, I know I don't have a lot of subscribers, but I'm going to ask those that do watch my channel to comment in the bottom and let me know what y'all think about this idea, or if I should just run both motors off of the lithium and just do away with the lead acid altogether. I don't know. I'm kind of torn in between the two, but yeah, I think it's total bull crap that you can't run your trolling motor batteries full wide open on a lithium battery. That's bull crap. And you know, I guess for us little boat guys, you know, most of the places that I go only requires electric motor only. You can't run an outboard. I guess guys with the bigger bass boats and the bigger boats, this really isn't a concern to them because, you know, they use mostly the trolling motor, just getting, you know, just tooling around once they get to where they're going, because they use the outboard motor to get to where they're going, and that's not feasible for me. I just can't afford an outboard motor, and like I say, the reservoirs that I go to don't allow that. You have to run electric. So I don't know, I'm kind of torn. I'm thinking I'm going to charge my batteries up today because I'm going to I'm hoping to go to Low Creek Reservoir maybe Sunday. It's kind of up in the air at the moment. I'm having back problems again, so we're going to see. But I also wanted to Earl gave me a monopod, and I'm going to try to mount this monopod on the back of my seat, and so that I can get this camera off my hat and see how that turns out. Being as I got a camera for the front, I thought I'd put one on the back of the seat on this monopod, see what I can come up with that. So that's kind of what I'm working on today, and I'll show you all that stuff when I get it all done. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to throw this out there today, that kind of running into, I'm just kind of undecided, so I'm kind of asking for y'all's help. So just let me know in the comments what you think, your 2 cents, or if you have a Minn Kota motor, do you run it full wide open? Have you ever had any problems with it? I know I commented on one of my subscribers, Yakety Mac. You ought to check his channel out. He's a pretty cool dude. He's got a kayak, nice kayak setup, and he told me that he runs his, but it's not for extended amounts of time. So I'm just kind of curious as to, you know, what other people are doing and what's an extended amount of time. You know, 20 minutes, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, half hour. That's kind of what I don't know. So check out the article below. Check out Yakety Mac's channel. Let me know in the comments what y'all would do in a situation like this. Yeah, I'm just kind of undecided as to what to do with this, because I really want to free up some weight and give Earl some more room. But I want to get to where I'm going pretty quick. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just an impatient man. So I appreciate it. Thanks a lot. And we'll show y'all everything once I get all this stuff done in another video. Like I said, I don't know if it's going to get all done today or not, but until then, keep on fishing.